war's over, but a soldier on, still battling the ghost. No, no, no. Oh. Still struggling to see the signs, too heavy for a heart like mine. Say.
What is going on? What is going on, people? What is going on? We'll go ahead and slow that down. Slow that down. What's going on, everybody? My name is Chris Carr with Crypto Secret X. I want to welcome you tonight to another live. We're talking about Teddy, the meme coin, with the only meme coin with customer service. We're setting new bounds and breaking new trends, stepping outside the box, not doing it in the ordinary way. Tonight is going to be a different type of show. We're going to get into Teddy. We're going to address some things. I think a lot of people have been talking. And then we're going to, instead of reading the comments, I'm going to welcome all our new members. But then I'm going to send an invite link to bring some of you guys up. Now, I do ask that you are on the camera. I do have to ask your name and your age just for, I call it the CYA purposes. So if you don't want to give your name, or you don't have to give your whole name, but your first name. And I got to be able to see you. I can't see you when you come in the green room. So before I load you up on the screen, we can definitely get that going. But I do want to talk to you tonight because, a lot has been going on with Teddy. A lot has been going on with Teddy. And the thing about it is that this is a meme coin. And if you look up the definition of a meme coin, it's a coin that it's more like a community of a group of people that come together. In the beginning, the coin has no utility. It's just a group of people that come together to say, hey, we believe in this and we're going to push forward with it. Teddy was born out of a small YouTube group community. My YouTube group at the time when Teddy was launched, I had only about 1,200 subscribers on YouTube. I wasn't even fully monetized. I just had that where you just break in. We started on pump.fun. And I was you can look at my channel before. I was doing crypto reviews constantly. Then I did a review on Success Kid. And then as I did a review on Success Kid, I bought it, learned about it through Crypto Gains, and I bought it. And it was the first coin I saw that was decentralized. When I say decentralized, it just didn't have a big wallet. And so it made us feel comfortable because we saw a certain outline of a meme coin that really hadn't been done that way. You had 7%. And there are different things that wallets could have been divided up, but just what we saw, that's what we saw. And so I was very content. And also I believed in the meme. I invested in it. And I still hold Success Kid. Then I saw another YouTuber by the name of Crypto Banner release a crypto coin called Gummy. And the team took no allocations. As you know, they did massive airdrops. You had to get on their site and you had to get, the hours ticking and they would just airdrop them to you. And people made money and they cashed in. So I get on my site and I talk to my community. And for a while we had been looking at, I've been doing crypto reviews. People were sending me coins. I've had friends try to send me a coin and I just did reviews. You send me $4.99. I do a review on your coin. And people wanted to see what was good. I was buying on Deck Screener and constantly buying. Sometimes I would make a decent enough profit, but it wasn't what I wanted. Now, give and take, I've been in crypto now for about 4 years. I've been investing in on the layer 1s, layer 2s, and things like that. Never was a big meme coin person. But then as Solana started getting hot with meme coins, I decided to go the meme coin route. After so many rug pulls, and some of y'all may know, if you've been in crypto for a while, you know about Satama, and there are many others I could tell you that just didn't go anywhere. It's just like they pump for about a week, and then everybody took their money and ran, and we couldn't get in touch with nobody. All the stars was gone. They had a guy named Willie, used to be with the Ghetto Boys. If you old school, you know about the Ghetto Boys. Willie D. They had a big old conference, and everybody came. They laid out this roadmap of laying out wallets and the great outline of everything, what they were going to do, and then they just disappeared. That's one of my pictures. Don't worry about it. But it just disappeared. And so I was sitting here and I was just like, wow, man. You know, me and my buddy, we lost a couple thousand there. And then, you know, just over time investing in memes. And then I started getting on Deck Screen. And the more I was reviewing coins, I was like, there is a coin created every 2 minutes on this thing. And so I kind of fell back off that and said, you know, I'm just going to look at a way, you know, let's see if there's a meme coin that we can make. And I told him eventually I want to make one, but I want to make a legitimate one. I found a site called pump.fun. And what I'm doing, I'm giving you the beginning. And I'm glad this, because the Telegram group is really growing. There were times when it's live, when we first started, it'd probably be 0 to 2 people in here. But now that's growing too. The Twitter page we started with Teddy was 0. Now it's almost 400 people. The inbox of the Telegram now is starting to get YouTubers coming in asking, can they promote Teddy? And the Teddy army, they really went after and made sure it was somebody that was legit. Some of them didn't like him, some of them did. And as we began to grow, in 6 days we went global. The liquidity, people had the question with the liquidity, and then they found out eventually in 6 days it was locked. They found out on pump.fun and no coins were allocated, that everybody bought coins had to buy in. Therefore, the community that had been following me for a while had to believe in what I was saying when I told them, listen, I'm going to do the meme. I'm going to buy this because I have to block out people, and I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to make sure we get paid. We make money. It's a legit coin, and nobody is rug pulled. They had to trust me on that. It had to be a trust there. Now, I've never seen them. They never met me in person. They just have followed me for the last, I've been doing this YouTube channel for 3 years. In the last month, it started taking off. Teddy comes out and it hits the scene. And I didn't know it was going to do what it did. When it first came out, it was only maybe 20,000 market cap. If that, might be even a little lower, 19. Some people bought it before it even hit the market because they were like, yo, let's do it. We trust you. Let's go for it. We come out. On the other side, there were people who saw it on the Deck Screen, may have found it, and they bought it at the very low end. So they were what they call whales. I mean, they had maybe 50 million, 70 million. They had tons of it. A lot of them have held. Some of them have sold off and took their profits and gone. Teddy has taken on a new meaning now altogether, because not only do we have constant memes, constant videos, we have constant AMAs, people can come in and see what's going on, but yet we still doubt. And it's not more so for the people that's been here, but it's more so for the people who are just coming in. Why? Because they weren't here in the beginning. They didn't understand what we were talking about when we set the vision, when we talked about the different phases. The only thing they knew is what they've seen work in the process. And I'm going somewhere with this, if you follow me. What I told you was that the thing about meme coins and what I have recognized is that after a meme coin gets to a certain plateau and you make so much money, then what happens with those whales? Like, what do you wait? Like, what do they do? A lot of times, some people made money that just changed their life and they took it. Others are waiting for big buyers to come in. Why? I posed a group in our Telegram group and I asked the question: if somebody came in and bought $76,000 worth of Teddy, what would that do to the market cap? Somebody said it would pump it tremendously. And then I get another person in here saying we need big money. Guys, we have big money. We have tons of big money in Teddy. Some of them are scared to say who they are. Somebody just told me tonight, which I did not know, they bought it. They swapped to Solana and got an astronomical amount. And they're still in the group and they're still holding. And if they were felt like the group wouldn't attack them, they would come on. These are people that have grown a relationship with me. Now, they were excited about phase 2 also. Reason being, because I explained to them that here's the problem when you guys take all your money out of a project, is that it goes all the way down and it kills the market cap and the community we wanted to grow. But you have to have something constantly flushing, moving. Or what happens is you look at a lot of meme coins around. What happens? After the price reaches a certain plateau, what do people do? They kind of start doing this. Everything starts flattening out, and then they kind of freeze. People don't like losing money. The euphoria is when that thing runs. Teddy has been resilient the whole time. Teddy, everyone knows Teddy has defied odds that's just not normal in a meme coin. It's not normal. It's not normal. The normal thing, the thing to do is, your marketing plan, you get on the YouTube, they pay these people, they give them some tokens, they pump the coin to you, you go buy it, and boom. That's the norm. What we said here is Teddy is, this is a place where transparency exists and no rug pulls. You got it? But also I said, we want to help people make life-changing money. I talked to a few people in the group and in the Telegram group. I listen to conversations and I always ask this before I say, explain. The reason I say explain, because sometimes people drop comments. Some people come in the Telegram group and they're very skeptical. They're very observant, but they don't know the vision. They don't understand where it started. They're just coming in with their analytics based upon what they have experienced. And they are very analytical. This is what this says, because in their mind, it's hard for some of them to fathom that there are honest people out here that won't pull out. I watch my wallet lose money, and left it there. The reason being, I told them we weren't going to dump. But the thing about it is to create a community with transparency so people understand. I asked several people in the group, I said, if you had, and I posed a question, and when you come on tonight, I will ask you the question. I want you to be honest with me. If you woke up tomorrow and you had invested $100 in the meme coin I created, and you woke up with $400,000 in your account, how much money would you have taken out? Would you have taken out 100,000? Somebody told me I would have taken out 50,000. I said, you would have killed our market right there. They said, why? I said, because in crypto, 1.9 is a small market cap. Teddy has hit 900,000 and then bounced right back up to 1.1 million. It just bounces. But the thing about it is some of you are allowing some people to come in. They don't understand the vision and they're spreading analytical, but not knowing that they're talking to the developer every night, not knowing that the developer says, hey, this wallet is here, not knowing that. They're just basing it. And then they say, I can't believe that someone would do that. Why? Because they're probably saying, I would never do that. I would never do that. If that was me, I probably would have did this. I understand that. But the thing about phase two, then here's the second thing. Because people don't know the vision, when I start mentioning phase two, then you get analytical people saying the second phase. Oh my God, he's going to start a new coin. He's going to kill Teddy. Teddy's going to run because Teddy is the first coin, like a meme coin that you can go get AMAs. I asked another question with a guy when he said about it. I said, give me the top. I put the top 10 meme coins in the chat last night. If you was in there, I wanted to put the top 10 memes. Then I loaded up the wallets and I let them see it. And each one of them had a huge wallet at the top. But not only that, I said, out of the top 10 meme coins, where can you talk to the developer directly? Second question I posed, where can you talk to the developer about wallets? The third question I posed, what top 10 meme coin even cares about whether they take money out on you, a dump, or any of that stuff? The answer was none. What developer have you talked to one-on-one? None. What top 10, top 20 meme coins that you can get in and do this directly? Now, some of them talk analytically and they'll address you, but not on this capacity. Now, the second part of the phase was what I saw, and let me explain the vision because some of y'all may not understand. Some of y'all are buying right now, and I got people calling me all the time. I don't know how to buy. Can I send you $100 so you can buy for me? I said, I'll tell you what, if you set up a Phantom wallet, I'll buy it, then I'll send it to you. Someone said, and I thought about other people. We got people now. I got people on the place I work that's trying to come in. They want Teddy because they come in these lives and they look at it. And the thing about it, they don't know how to buy. So I'm trying to walk them through. I'm trying to help them. So I say, I'll tell you what, just send me your money and I'll set you up a wallet and I'll put some in your wallet. Then somebody says in the group, and I don't know who was doing it last night, but they said somebody's moving wild. Yep, that's what scammers do. But on the other side of that, we're also trying to push Teddy to retailers. The next phase, we're not thinking outside the box because we're only thinking about we have to do raids, we have to do it on Twitter, we have to do it on Telegram, and everybody's stuck in the box. I said, how many of y'all made a TikTok? How many of y'all got on Twitch? How many of y'all made a Snap? How many of y'all with the top wallets up top have contacted YouTubers and say, hey, you don't have to wait on me. Put the ad. I joined Crypto Gains Group for $55. That's $5 VIP. Send them the information about Teddy. I had another YouTuber contact me today. This wasn't happening 6 days ago. Said, hey, I got another firm that asked me to do a marketing firm. If you go to the Telegram group, they want to do a presentation on Teddy. I said, I'll tell you what, I'm going to send you a link. Let's go live. Let's talk about this and show me what your program could do to help promote Teddy. If they came down and asked me for, let's say, $15,000, guys, we had guys that have that type of money and they believe in Teddy because this is the thing that took them to the top. You know why you have some people that are crazy about Bitcoin? They don't want to hear nothing about anything else because this is what took them to the top. So they are die hard. People have been taking out layer ones. When we first, they took money out of layer ones and put over into Teddy. They took XRP. Some people say they were taking Cardano and they moved it into Teddy and they made a killing. But this is things that some of you don't know. So you're coming in just right off the cuff and instead of learning the group and understanding our total vision, you're jumping in halfway on the vision and giving an analytical thesis. And I'm saying, have you sat down and asked me what the vision of Teddy is? Or what was the vision when you first started it? No, you're just telling me, hey, this is what you ought to do. This is what you ought to do. And as you're talking, I'm the guy that's sitting back watching these numbers go up. That I talked to one guy and somebody said, man, and this was great. That's why I asked him the question. He said, man, this is going to turn people off. I came here and I've been trying to get in this group for a while. I wanted to ask him, how long have you been waiting? And it kind of shocked me because I was like, this is a meme coin that's just brand new. And he said, I had been following this when it first took off. He'd been following Teddy when first. How did you hear about it? So he followed it from a day point. People don't follow bad projects. I told you, good projects will gain the momentum. And it is. I know some of you wanted to happen like just overnight. The YouTube channel didn't happen overnight. Teddy didn't happen overnight. Teddy had to go through a process of pump.fund. Teddy had to go through the lock liquidity. Teddy had to go through the questionings by you. Teddy had to go through a lot to get to where it is. So the vision is something that I had a while back. And the problem with visions is visions benefit people in the long run, but as you're moving, everybody will not understand what the vision is. Some will leave and some will stay. But I told everybody in that group when I did Pump.fund, I promise you, I said it to them, and I'm going to say to you, I promise you, the people that stay with Teddy and invest in Teddy now, everybody on this channel is going to make money. And you know what else? The membership has grown up and the Patreon has grown up. And you know why those people are coming in? Is because they want to know what the next project is, because they saw what Teddy did. And they know if this happened on this end, I should have been on the other end. That's what they're trying to do because they want to make the money. People go where good products are. And there are so many people in this group that they are diehard Teddy. You come in, they're going to come at you. And the thing about it is, one of the things they do appreciate is they can go constantly to a site and talk about Teddy. They can hear about Teddy. It's a constant. It's a guy that said, hey, y'all, this is why I started this. And this is what I'm going to do. And I want everybody to make money and drop zeros. I know everybody, but everybody wants to make money. So people are looking at Wallace. I'm like, I'm hearing these people come in that's brand new and they're saying, you need to get big money in here. And I said, man, I got big money, but big money can't do nothing because they're sitting there holding it. And then the people that's trying to buy, one guy, he said in the comments, he was like, God, dog, 2,000 only get me like 70-some thousand, 7,000. Like you say, man, that's crazy. Because the price is shot way up. Teddy is $1 billion meme coin. Project 2 is a multi-billion-dollar income. It is sick. And the one thing that makes it so unique is the transparency and the trust, but also the care of the community to make sure you get the gains, that you make the money. And then also after that, once you make money, now you're able to freely go off and do the things that you want to do, the dreams, how you want to help people, some of you want to be a philanthropist. You dreamed about helping people in your family, change, man, it's all here. But the thing about it is that, and I had to check myself, you're letting some people come in and restrict the vision because they can't see that. And it's not for them to see it. Either when you see it, you get on board. If you don't, you just move on. I heard the story, and what came to me is I was sitting, when I was in church and I heard the story, and that's when it hit me. When the preacher was talking about the 12 disciples, and he said one thing, he said, Jesus only asked Peter this question. He said, who do men say that I am? And then everybody gave the answer, but when he said, man, you the Son of God. So he said, man, wait a minute. How do you know that? Because ain't nobody else revealed that to you, but how do you know? Because he saw something that the others didn't see. So he stuck it out. Now, other people can't see it. Like Doubting Thomas said, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I believe it when I see it, because that's not how it works. When you're dead, you're dead. I don't believe it. Boom. They had to see it. Guys, Teddy is $1 billion meme coin. And it can make people over and over and over and over millionaires. Over and over. Phase 2 is a multi-billion-dollar program. And right now we're just at the cuff of what we're getting ready to see. So we're gonna push forward with the YouTube ads. Get in position. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Get in position. We're gonna start rolling out the roadmap for the people in the membership, because the people in the membership have a different mindset. If you're not in the membership, then, and it's easy to get in the membership. It's $2.99 on YouTube, or you can join through Patreon. I did not make that expensive. But if you want to get in, then that's a different group. That's a mindset of saying, hey, we're going to be progressive because we need to go get it. Everybody else is just telling me how they would do it if they had it. That's all they say. I'm just giving you some advice. Here's what I would do if I had. And the only experience that a person can give you is to the point of what they have experienced. So if they have experienced multi-millions, then they can give me some experience on what they did to make those multi-millions. If somebody has a $5.5 billion meme coin, then they can tell me what to do to get a $5.5 billion meme coin. But if someone has never made a $5.5 billion meme coin, if you've never made a $2.3 million meme coin, if you've never done it, you're just going off your educational knowledge. But experience is so different. There's so many of you that went to college but found out on the job was a whole lot different, because the experiences you felt there was not the same. This is a unique community. It's an inspiring community. It's a challenging community. It's a transparent community. But I told you the roadmap for Teddy from day one. Gain more, and we're doing that. Gain more visibility. Help people make life-changing money. Drop zeros. And my own personal thing was help athletes that can't afford college get into school. You have to provide opportunity for investors coming in to make money. You have to provide that opportunity. There's no need for people to invest if they're not making money. And what I say, and I'm not going to say it, but if Pump.Fund went like that and I got these people to move and they did it and they all benefit. So what makes you think it won't work for the second group? You just don't know. But I do know I've tried it one time and it worked. And the thing that helped me is I kept my word with them. So now I don't care what other meme, you're not going to look at memes the same. Teddy will never, after Teddy, you will never look at memes the same. You will challenge every meme in a different way because of what you're seeing. And it's changing the landscape. Because now what you're going to say is, well, who's the developer? Can I talk to him? Can I see him? What is he doing? Where's the wallets? Can we have a Telegram group where we can talk directly? Last night I was up all night and got 2 hours of sleep and still went into work. Talking to people, because we have people now all over the world. A meme coin. Teddy. A meme coin. But I wanted to impart that vision to you because we have big money here. Now, the people who have big money, they're nervous about saying, I'm one of those people. They're nervous because everybody attacks them, because they're saying, oh, God is going to die. And then they are sitting there saying, well, why am I going to struggle with my life? And I got all this money. Come on, man. But on every dip, when you have an opportunity to get more, and in phase 2 will help you get to the top, I notice instead of buying, some of you are complaining. And I'm like, I don't get it. When it goes low, buy. When it goes high, take profit. When it goes low, that's healthy in any chart. How many times have you heard in regular crypto on the bull run, take profit? Take profit. Invest, take profit. You got it? Now, the people we were telling to hold the line, those are the people that initially came in. Hold the line because we're trying to get established here. And that's what they did. They did it. You don't run to a $3 $1.0 million market cap if the people who came in with you in the beginning didn't hold. We ran to a $3 million market cap, and that was within 3 to 4 days. Every time we dipped to 900K today and bounced right back up to 1.1 million. We're on the same site that Bonk started, and we're still being resilient. And you got AMAs. And the group, you can talk to people in the group. The group is vicious. For those of you who are new, the group is vicious. When you come into the group, if you come talking sideways, they're going to come at you correct. That we even had people, it could have been a great person. They wanted to market Teddy, but I don't think they said the right thing. But they approached me. I told them, I said, talk to the community. I've told people several times, hey, if you want to talk to the community. They said, well, the reason I say that is because a lot of times when I ask them to talk to me in front of y'all, there's always one person that's going to analyze it and break it down. Hey, that's good. Hey, man, because y'all going to go at them. That's just the radicalness of the community. That's good, man. That's real good. Teddy is growing. And the community is growing. You're sharing it. And I know if you came in when it's only 400, you're probably saying, oh, that's kind of low. But if you was here when it was 0, you're probably saying, wow, look at what we did in 6 days, guys. Joe Kim made tons of memes. When he first came in, it was meme after meme after meme after meme, shooting me memes. Matt was calling me, hey, man, we got to do this. We got to do this. And I'm just talking about people that I constantly see names. Rose was in there, and there's a couple other people in there. They was born them. Some of them may have came in at the beginning, all right, when it went. And so they've seen it at 20,000, 93,000. Then they put it in other groups and they got other people to come in. They seen the Telegram group when nothing was set. Nothing was set. They've seen it at below what it is now. And we're steady making progress. We're not going back. We're making progress. You've seen it, and I'm going to go show the chart. And again, I want to get to you. I'm going to put the link in the chat here now. So you can kind of chime in. Let's see here. This is the link to come in. Now, we won't get everybody up here tonight. Now, if you start talking crazy, I'm going to kick you. All right? You got to be respectful to the community. And don't come in cussing and all. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't you come in like that, I'm going to boot you. All right? But that is the link. And if you want to come on tonight, we got to be able to see you. But if you want to come on tonight. But so you can kind of come in and I guess it'll tell me when you pop in. If you want to come up, even talk about your story, talk about Teddy and stuff. If you have questions, this is not for you to get up here and give me an analytical synopsis on Teddy. If you want to do that, go to Telegram. This is not what this is doing right here. So if you come in, you want to do that, I'm just going to boot you and I'm going to move on. But if you want to come in and you want to talk about Teddy, then that's the link. I'm going to put the link in here again so you can come in. Feel free. Right there. And I'm going to see if I can pin this to the top here. Let's see. Put using. I don't want to put myself in timeout. But that's what we're going to do right here. And we're going to look at the decks real quick. And after we look at the decks here, we're going to take a small break. We always show the video of what we're talking about Teddy. And then we're going to get into it. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and go to the decks here. And then you'll see exactly what we are talking about. Let's see here. Oh, let me go to share screen. Let's see. Are we on the decks? There we are. Okay. All right, this is the DEX. I just want to kind of briefly go to it. You see where it was at 1.1. Now it's at 1.2. You had some sale where it went all the way down to 1.9, but this is the chart in the whole. If you look at that chart, if you look at the chart in the whole, you see where Teddy was, and you just see the growth in 6 days, and then you see sell off, which is normal, heights, boom, sell off, and then you see where things start kind of plateauing off because now people are saying, okay, what's the next move? What are we going to do? And then all of a sudden you get that spike. But this is where some people they bought here and here and here. You should be buying here. You know, you should be right now. This is where you should be buying. I got to say, I'm not a financial advisor, but this is where I was buying. When I saw that dip, I started buying. That's what I did. But that's the chart right there. It had a huge sell-off there. Then it came back, ran way up. I don't know what people made in the beginning of this with me. Boom. It dropped, boom. And now you see it. Sell off, boom, green, sell off. Still buy, little sell. That's it. Starts finding a plateau. Somebody put half of it. I might put the whole thing. You got it? Now they said it's hitting 900. It's at 1.2 again. You see, this is what a lot of people was concerned about. It's locked. We're at 2 zeros, people. I kid you not. Some people bought this thing was at 6 zeros. 6 now. We're at 2. All right. I'm not going to stay long on that. I'm going to pause for this small break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk to some Teddy Knights, the Army. Let's get it rolling.
Teddy is changing the way we see meme coins, transforming the financial landscape. Imagine a world where memes are secure, swift, and safe. It's not just a dream, it's the reality of Teddy. With Teddy, control is in your hands. Transparency is a regular word. Rug pulls don't exist in the world of Teddy. Because investment should be fun, this is the house that Teddy built.
Make sure you hit that subscribe and hit that bell notification as it helps the algorithm grow. And if you want to follow me on any other platforms, you can follow me by typing in Crypto Secret X. Now, let's talk crypto. Okay, here. So now we're going to open it up and give some people that they're going to come on up to the screen. So I'm going to have to reposition this here, so we can balance it up and change the setting up. Let's see here. Let's see, we're going to add one more. Add a dynamic camera slot. There we go. So I want to add that. And let's get this going here. So there we go. All right. So I think we're going to, believe we can go. We got 2 here. So I'm going to go 2. All right, and let's save this, and I must guess. Let's go ahead and bring them up. So we're going to bring up some guests here. See, we got 2. Now I got to be able to see your face. If I can't see your face, then I can't. I'm not going to be able to bring you up. So I don't know. Is that Debbie? Debbie, I need you to turn your camera on, and then we'll take it from there. Let's see here. All right. Make sure this camera is right. Let's see if we can get this thing going here. Technology is a beast, ain't it? There we go. All right, this camera 2. All right, let's hit fit. Just trying to fill it in so we can have, let's see your, oh man, now it's telling me I got to update layout. So that's what we'll do. Okay. What's going on, man? Is it South Phoenix, baby?
That's right. That's right. How you doing, man?
All right, all right. So tell us who you are, and you don't have to give your whole name, but you can give just your first name and.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm Kenny. I'm from South Phoenix, Arizona. I live out in Chandler now, though. Um, my background, don't mind it. My son and I have a sports card business, so I got stuff thrown around and all over the place. So we do the sports card shows and all that. But anyway, I'll cut to the chase so we can get to business. I've been around crypto and seen crypto since it started, and know a lot of people that have been involved in it, and have been listening to it for a long time. Well, about 5 years ago, I jumped in. Threw in a couple thousand, just jumped in and played with it a little bit, and then after about 4 months, it just went away, and I just left my money there. My kids are both, one's a teacher and the other one's a bar manager. They were kind of involved as well throughout this, but we really never paid a lot of attention to it. And on spurts, they would come to me and say, "Dad, let me check your crypto account." And I'd look at it and I'm like, "Oh, okay, I put in 2,000, I'm up to 3,000. Okay, cool." And didn't really study or read. I was just too busy working. But when Gummy popped off, I heard it from a side conversation at work. I said, "I'm gonna jump back into that crypto and check out what's going on." And those guys are big. They talk the talk. They have the show. They do all that, which is great. I'm glad they're talking about community, because I spend probably 20 hours a week helping veterans, so I'm into community and dedication. And then I unfortunately just stumbled upon you about 3 days ago.
Wow.
Anyway, doesn't matter. I took some of my gummy. That's the first thing I bought, because I happened to fall into it again at that time frame, and that was on the table. So I threw down some money on it, not much, just what I could afford. And now I'm back into it. And I was into analytics for many years, for a major biggest tire corporation in America. And I was a purchasing agent, a seller, a trader, and I dealt nothing but analytics with Goodyear and Michelin and sales and areas that sold. So I get analytics and I could figure it out as I go. But actually, I guess what I'm getting at is the importance of community. And when I found you and listened to you, I was like, you know what? This is what it's about, man. It's not about being greedy and money hungry. It's about what's in our future. Now, you and I in our lifetime, we won't be running around clicking our phones to pay for stuff. We'll be gone by the time that happens. But you still got to look out for your kids and your grandkids. My kids might certainly, we may not see cash in 30 years, So I want to educate myself so I can educate my children and my grandchildren. Hopefully I don't have any soon, but anyway, I just want to let you know that I appreciate the attitude that you have and about being a community, and I'm here to stay. I threw $200 that I've made from Gummy. I threw it in there. Hope it grows. I don't want to make a ton of money. I just want to help good people out there that are doing the right thing. And thank you for having me on the show.
I appreciate you. And I hope you do make a ton of money though. but I do appreciate you being a part of the community. And that's one of the things that I wanted to really create here at Gummy. Just a place where people could invest if they choose to invest in memes, not have to worry about, God, is this one going to work versus the other one? And I've experienced that where, like I said, a buddy of mine, when we first bought Saitama, I put 1,000 in. We were buying it through Ethereum, and I lost like every single dime. It just went to zero, and I still have a wallet full of Saitama, and it just didn't do anything. Nobody to talk to. There was no face behind it. It was just gone. Right. So I know that feeling. So it's good to hear that, and I thank you, and get ready because it's more to come.
Yeah, but it's still a grind for all of us though, because half of us have other stuff going on, but it's just another 10 hours a week on my plate. But that's okay.
Yeah. I appreciate you.
Nice to meet you. We'll see you again.
Okay. Let's see, Debbie. I'll bring you on, but right now I can't see the screen, so I'm coming to you, Muhammad K. All right. How you doing, Muhammad?
Hey, I'm doing good. How you doing?
All right, all right. So tell us about your experience and just I know you've how long have you been in crypto?
Crypto in and out. I I got in crypto. You could say 2018. I was in and out, and I kind of did not really like it at that time. It was just how it is. Just
Yeah.
obviously to learn crypto, it takes a lot of time, and at that time, I did not have the time to learn crypto. And I made a few, let's just say, a few investments, and I made a little bit of money, not a whole lot, times three, times five. My initial investments were very little, and then I kind of stopped. Then you could say early this year, in the past few months, you could say I started back up, kind of established myself with my job, and I got a little bit of extra money. You could say, gamble.
Yeah.
So
it's nice when you can do that now.
yeah. It's at that time, let's just say, I knew crypto was it is the future, and currently it seems like that's where things are moving towards with money. So I definitely like investing in crypto, but lately I've been getting into meme coins, and I'm been getting a lot of rug pulls and a lot of scams and such. So I'm just I was watching your videos probably a couple of weeks ago, and I really like how transparent you are, and I feel like we have certain relationship with crypto. We're kind of getting tired of these greedy developers, you could say, whatever. And so now I want to get into investing and keeping it for the long haul, and I want to see something grow, from a few hundred thousands market caps to millions or billions if possible. So
and it's interesting you say that. I can tell you when I first started with Teddy, and one of the things I see is just like you said, when as a crypto starts to grow, the people who get in the beginning benefit so much. Like they can take $100 and wake up in the morning, it's like $100,000. It could be millions that they wake up on. And the thing about it is, but they get in early. And that was one of the problems, I always saw. I was like, every time I came to get in a project, I was like the tail end guy. And I'm like, oh man, so golly. But then on the other side, when you're a person who gets in early, you're sitting there with like this big, huge bag, and you just pull it all out, and then everybody else, it just kind of goes down. But then that's usually the team that takes it all out. And now, hey, we're good, we're gone. We're not going to pump it. We're not going to promote it. So that thing just dies, and everybody that put money in it just loses everything. And so, I was saying, well, and this is one of the things I was talking about with crypto is the only problem with whales is you need them sometime to kind of slowly get out the way, because here's what happens. It's like having a top, and you poured all the water, and it's like, okay, we need it to grow. So everybody's saying we need big money to come in. We need big money to come in. But if you could get whales not to dump on us, take all their money and go, slowly DCA out, allow us to buy, get in position. Then as you go, have another project that you can go into that's legit, that your money is going to grow even more. And so now I make so much money from here. The people who are in Teddy, where's our big money now? They're in phase 2. And now it's like you kind of push the other people. So it's like one hand helps the other. And then what happens now, so you just came in because we got a community. But you can't do that if you don't know who you're talking to. You don't, when you see it go down, Everybody's dumping. Oh my God, there's nothing. But if the whales weren't scared of being like, oh God, you got too much, but they say, hey man, listen, we know y'all made some money. We know y'all need this for your family. It's life changing. You know, so can you not just take it all out? Can you slowly? And so as it's slowly, what do we tell people? Buy the dip. But they want to buy the dip because they're waiting for it. But if they had another project to go into, now here's a person that started out with $100, has $100,000, and now here's a guy that says, if you do this project, and they started with from day one, they understand that I can now, instead of investing 100, I can invest 2,000 in this project that you have because I know it's legit. But we can also help the other people that's coming in the Teddy. So what happens is like one hand helps the other. And then it's like it's a constant flow. The only way you can do that is you have to have a community where people are talking, where people are transparent, where people can put their face. In crypto, especially with meme, nobody puts their face out there. You know, it's like you got a meme coin, but everybody's like this, you know, mask on. You don't see them.
That's my requirement now. Before I buy any meme coin, I gotta, you could say, instructions to follow. And one of the main criteria is to make sure that I know the developers. I can see them. They're open to public, just like you. So that's why I got into your membership in YouTube, and I got a few, you could say, a few million tokens of Teddies.
And the thing is, I want people who got a few million of Teddies a token, I want them to be able to advance where that few million, they're like, oh my God. I want people to wake up on their phone and be like, you got to be kidding me. There's no way. And so, but then I want to be able to reach back and talk to you and say, listen, Mom, you got millions in there, but please don't just pull it all out. But then you're saying, okay, but I got a family. I need to provide. And you're telling me that after all this time, I'm sitting on 2.5 million. You don't want me to take nothing? You just want me to sit in and hold it?
Yeah.
I mean, you probably, but if I told you, listen, Mom, now I was straightforward. I was straight with you on the first project, all right? Because you know when you get on Pumped Out Fun, even they're rug pulling us there. I got rug pulled like 5 or 6 times. And how they rug pull us there is that they buy the tokens. They buy a lot of them. And then when they come sniper, the bots hit it and stuff like that. And then before it just gets up, they pull all the liquidity out. They pull all their money out. And then and it's not for hundreds of thousands. It's like for 2 Solanas.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, that's what pisses me. I don't mean to say piss, but that's what makes you pulled it out for 2 Solana. That's like $300, man.
Yeah.
So I'm like, forget it. That's when I got fed up, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go to my community. I'm gonna talk to them, and I know I'm talking about all these memes, but why not put my face on a meme, and then you stand behind it? Don't tell them about a meme and keep my fingers crossed, and give them these analytics or it's locked up, or hey, all the liquidity is locked. Go for it, because I got hit with a honeypot, and I was driving out of town. I saw the money run up, so I grabbed my computer and I grabbed my phone and I run into the car and I'm like, oh God, it's running. And I stop. I pull on the side of the highway. I'm trying to take the money out. I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, oh God, and I couldn't get nothing out. And that was the fake gummy. And then I'm like, man, they got me again. I mean, I was really pissed off. And I said, then I looked at it after gummy launch. It was like zero. They took all the liquidity, but they did everything right. They had the lock up on there. They had a nice little bit of money right there, but they took everything out. And then somebody told me that's what you call a honeypot. So they couldn't have created that on Pump.Fun. They actually made the token, and so it's like you just don't know. So it's like the wild, wild west of crypto. And so when I talked about phase 2, with the community together, this is one of the problems I see in crypto. It's like the project, you got to have big money come to make these things go up. You have to have that. But the thing about it is that the people who come in with you in the beginning on any project, they're the big money, but they don't want to lose the money. And then if you're asking me to DCA out, then give me something else that I can make quadruple what I made the first time. So now I don't mind leaving that in there to protect the other people. And so now we become a community, people's talking, new people come in, and then it's like a continuous cycle. Now, I know when they find this out, they probably gonna say, oh, it's a loophole. We got to come up with a law that they can't do that. But right now it's legal and it's a way that we can protect each other. But that's what I call a community that takes care of each other. And so that was one of the things. And so I struggle with two things as I look at this chart. I'm thinking about the people that's coming in, but I'm also thinking about the people who trusted and came in with me from day one. And those guys, like one lady was crying, saying, my whole life has changed now. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, whoa, man. But it changed her life. Another guy sent me a message and was like, man, I was finally able to pay for my son to go to school. And I'm like, dang, that's the kind of stuff that I want this to do. And I'm saying, if you've been in crypto long enough and you got rug pull long enough, and you always seem to like you're late on a project, and you always kind of like, you look at a article and you say somebody invested $25 and made $2 million. You're like, oh my God, why couldn't that have been me?
Yeah. So when you first released Teddy, I was keeping an eye on it, to be honest with you. I knew you were going to release it a day, 2 days before, and I still did not buy in. I actually so I bought it. Yeah,
you're a big dog.
I work nights. Like the past few nights I've been you could say week, I was working nights.
Yeah.
And so like my schedule is all over the place. I can't really focus on, cryptos when I'm working nights, and it's been busy nights. Mm-hmm. But I was keeping an eye on it. I should have bought, but I was able to still get in, a few days ago. And I was able to get about 10 million tokens. So I'm holding that, and I'm not looking to pull or anything like that. I got a goal. Let's just say at least $500 million market cap. Let's just say that's what I'm hoping for.
Let me ask you something. And here's the thing. See, you was in the beginning when you heard me talk about it.
Yeah.
So imagine when we do the next. What would you do then?
I'm gonna be up on it, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Some decent money. I'm gonna be right there on it.
Oh man, and see that's the thing. So but those people, once you get there, I mean, we've built a relationship. It's an understanding. We talk. So now we're saying, hey, let's go ahead and take care of them same people that was in, because we were there once. We know what they feel like. We know what the rug pulls feel like. So now we are blessed so much here that you're the big money now. So I need y'all to let's get this market cap up. Let's go, y'all. But that takes care. You're taking care of people. Now, elderly people aren't losing their whole retirements. The ones that are trying to do this. And I want it to be where people come here to buy legit memes. If you want to buy a legit meme,
exactly,
just go here. And then it's so much pressure on the market that people say, you know what? I'm not going to waste my time. I'm just going to go over there. And I know
that might be, that might be the new trend is having a legit developer, like seeing their face and knowing them. Yeah. I know a lot of guys, they just go on Dex Screener and then they just look at the very newest coin, and they just look at a certain, criteria, and they just buy. It looks so good. Everything looks so great, but still get rug pulled. So
that was me. You just described me.
I think that's a majority of the people out there, and a lot of guys are they're tired of getting scammed and rug pulled and such.
So man, I appreciate it, but but like I say, just even talking like this, it helps our community, and it helps people kind of understand more the vision, because if they don't understand the vision, then it's the only thing they can think of is just what I experienced. And so I just said, well, I had to really like fall back and said, have you actually explained and actually talk to the people? Like talk to them, not just get on the YouTube and say, hey, buy this coin right here. This number one is going to 1000x in the next month. But just say, hey, this is what I'm doing. And I can't control any other meme coin out there. So all I can do is give you the stats, analytics, just comparing it. But this one, I can tell you what we're doing. I can say, hey, we're here, guys. Now, this is what we're doing here. And the thing about this is the people here now are in early because phase 2 is for you. It's not for the other people, but you're the ones now. You become the big investors that I need to help get this going. And that's how things grow. You got to have those big investors. And the people here now, that's the family. And then we just continuously build and build and build and build till we're just, like you said, an army.
So just one thing I want to ask you regarding phase 2. I know some of the guys are going to be asking what's going to happen to Teddy if it starts kind of like just plateauing and
see,
now we're moving phase 2. Are we just going to leave it grow like that, or we got something coming up for it?
Yeah. See, the thing about Teddy and the thing about phase 2 is Teddy now builds a complete family that has full support of Teddy, because we know that's what Teddy started. Now, in this grand scheme of things, you're gonna have some guys that understand this, because here's the thing: the people that bought in with me on the first time had to make $300,000 to $400,000. They had to make that because I saw what the prices were. Okay, now if you got $400,000, okay, if you take $400,000 out of Teddy, you're gonna kill it. But if I can tell you, hey, here's the next project. Now, it's going to be some people here that's going to slide a little bit over there. But as Teddy, because Teddy is legit, the liquidity is locked. I need y'all to help take care of Teddy. I could have helped take care of Teddy. You understand? But why, as phase 2, now those people that made hundreds of thousands, they're probably making millions now. Guys, give back. That's my only challenge to you, is just give back. So now, but the only way people are learning is they're coming to our group. They're constantly seeing our charts, and we're sitting here keeping our charts at levels. Guys, in other words, what we're telling people, we're going to take care of y'all now. If you come in and understand that this is a family, we're going to take care of you. Okay. So now we're not here to just rub, but you got to have a way that these people who got these millions can enjoy some of it. I just can't see, like you said, you sitting there with 1.2 million, and I said, Muhammad, I need you to keep all of that right here. And then you walk in your house and you're like, holy cow, man, I could at least have something of that, man. Because you deserve it. You took a chance. You invested. You took a chance. And so but I thank you, man, and I thank you to continue to be that Teddy Knight. But Teddy's going to continue to grow, and we're going to continue to push it. And the thing about it is that I want people to understand that I want Teddy is $1 billion meme coin, $1 billion. But we need people that believe in the project, and all we need is just a few. Those people that believe in the project, then the multitudes will come, because you're seeing it firsthand. You're seeing people like when people come in, they're angry because they couldn't get in the Telegram group with Teddy. You got to think about it. They are sitting there. Like I said, how long did you wait? Most times I would click on something, and if I don't worry about it. But it's something there that they see that I got to get in this. I got to get in this. So it's a legit project that I think we don't have to sell good projects. People will just recognize it. And especially if you've been burned enough, you'll recognize it. And so That's it, man. But I'm glad to have you on, man, and stay with us because I'm telling you, you next now.
Appreciate it, man.
The next time I see you, all you're gonna do is smile. I promise you.
Thanks.
All right, man. Good having you, man. All right, let's see. Is this Aubrey?
Yeah, how you doing there?
How you doing, man? Can you move it over just a little, kind of get in the center there where we can see you? Okay, man. So tell us about your experience with Teddy. When did you come in, and just overall?
I kind of came in at the beginning, but I kind of missed that that one digit. So you come in at 7 or whatever, and all those zeros. I think I came in at 400 or 500, somewhere around there. So I didn't catch the beginning.
Wow.
Yeah. So but I wasn't following up with you, so I didn't know it was coming. I just clicked on you and I heard it. And I was oh shoot! I just ran, tried everything together and try and buy as quick as I could. I regret that, but you live and you learn. But the one question I do have for you, I have a question for you, and that question is, you're saying you don't want to take all the money out of anybody who has a lot of tokens, to pull the whole project down. But how? All right, I have the Phantom wallet. How do I take out a percentage of that money?
I think because if you bought early, even a little bit, you still nice. The thing about it is that right now we need this liquidity in, but that's the part of the second project coming in, is because what it allows you to do, you already know the benefits of getting in early, and you see what could happen if you just put that amount, and now you probably have a little bit more that could go to the next project, if I'm correct.
Right, but my question is, how do I take out a percentage out of Phantom? Because Phantom looks like you could take everything out. It doesn't look like you could take out 10%, 2%, or anything.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think with that, you basically have to like when you do the swap, you just have to like Teddy, you have to just put a number. You either can put max, you put half, or you put like 25%, 20%, or you can just put the number in there. And as you put the number, it'll show you the dollar amount at the bottom if you go USDC.
Got you.
Yeah. And so what happens, but here's the thing, I know if you bought at that level, you've seen your wallet super high and you've seen it take some super dips.
Oh, yeah.
And see, the thing about it is that if you're sitting a super high and you got a phase 2 project, it kind of helps us with the whale part of it, but it also opens another door for you to take that and even make that into more and better. You might have been in the millions on phase 2. And so, but the thing about it is you have to create that path, because just to tell somebody to sit there, if they invested $20 to sit there on $500,000 or $600,000 and don't take nothing out, they're probably like, "There's no way, man." And so, you see, and everybody I talk to, they laugh and they say that, like, "Come on, what?" And I work a 9 to 5, so
right.
But that's the thing. So that's the importance, because it keeps everything moving. And so the thing about people are worried because once big whales take so much money out of it, then people who invest in the like the latter part, their money goes all the way down. But now if the people would slowly DCA out, which allows them to get in position, and then now you have people who took a little bit and put in phase 2. Now, if you looked at that wallet and that was 1.2 million, you really, it would be there, but it's not like you really hurting on that. You see what I'm saying? You're not really hurting on that. If you got 1.2 million over here, and then you got a little bit over here. And so now it's easy to buy. You could even buy in at the low, but that helps them as they go into the next phase. And so what it does, it just creates a faucet. It creates an opportunity for the community to continuously move. And I guarantee you right now, we have got to be one of the hottest meme coins out because we haven't done any advertising. It's just been word of mouth, and every day it's growing. But
Right.
we gotta create it to where people can experience the wealth. And so I know you don't want to tell everybody how. I'm just curious what it was at the height.
How many tokens do I have?
Well, I'm talking about at the height. Just was it up there?
Nah, like 50 grand. It wasn't a lot. I only put like about 90 something dollars in there, so I didn't put a lot in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so imagine if you had 2,000 to put on the next one.
Oh yeah, I'm already on this one, like I said, I caught it at the last minute, but the next one I'm already preparing for it. Working out what I'm doing, everything. So yeah.
But you understand it now, and see that's what like even Muhammad said, like the next one I'm ready, and so that's the phase. So you're looking at another one that hey, the liquidity is going to be locked. It's going to be, but you'll see people grow, and then now reinvesting in Teddy because now Teddy's at a low end, and now and it keeps it going, like it keeps on it because now you got phase 3.
Oh, you're gonna do the third one?
Oh yeah, we're making multi-millionaires.
Because I spoke to you over like texting, and I told you I wanted to do a coin as well. My own coin, my own meme coin. But I'm like, I don't really know what to do. So you know what to do. So I'm following you. So let's go and make this money.
Yeah. That's the thing. We wanna definitely make money. And so the thing is right now, here's the position right now. We are pushing for marketing with Teddy to get people to understand more about the vision. And also we're pushing to get it out in front of more and more people. The Telegram group is growing every day. The right on the site is growing. So it's growing. But the thing about it is that unless people know where their money they can make or they continuously make, and it just kind of just dies off, and then people kind of get stagnant. And then all of a sudden it's like, it was good while it lasted. But there is a bigger vision for Teddy. Teddy is $1 billion meme coin, and everything else that associate with it is $1 billion. So anybody that's associated with our team, our group, our whole family, everyone eats, and that's what I want to see. I want to see everyone eat. I want to see everyone make that money, and we all just enjoy it. Whatever you want is trying to do, we all enjoy it together.
All right, that work with me.
All right, man. Appreciate you too, man.
All right, man. You have a good one. I appreciate it.
All right. Coming to you. All right. That's is that Goodwad? Am I saying that correctly?
G-Dogs.
G-Dogs. G-Dogs. What's going on? How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. I just
all right.
So come on here real quick and say, thank you, because it feels good to be first for once.
Oh, so tell me what that feeling was like.
It was crazy. I didn't know if it was real or not, but
yeah,
I caught it at the tail end of Pump.Fun.
Oh man, oh man.
So it's nice.
Well, yeah,
I don't have as much as the last guy, but I mean, from what I put into what I have now, it's definitely worth it.
So are you interested in the phase 2 also?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I think that's one of the things that with Teddy and the ability to be able to have those AMAs where people can come in and talk about it and see what's going on. I'm trying to like retailer people that don't even know much about crypto are asking me like, how do I buy? Like, what do I do? Where do I go? And I'm trying to explain it to them. And they're calling me over the phone like, I want to buy $100 more. The price is going down. And I'm like, that's the time to buy. That's the time to buy. But you just gotta, they're looking for dips. The whales are looking for more money.
Right.
And so as a whale, you're sitting here saying, I understand I'm with you, I'm a whole, but what's next for me? I'm at the top. So what's next for me? So now if you can show me where I can make more money, I don't mind helping you with that. But I still need to make, because I need my family to eat too.
Yeah,
And
it's
so
about
that
the dollar cost averaging, though. I mean, if
yeah,
you have say like a few million, you could maybe take 100,000, here and there, and it's not gonna hurt nothing too much, and just at the peaks, if it's crashing down, you can't follow
yeah,
along with what's going on the chart.
yeah, yeah.
One of the other things too is for the newer people, like maybe they didn't get in at the beginning, but you could take $100, especially with Teddy. If you look at the chart and the way that Teddy flows up and down, I mean, you can kind of take that 100 and sell that 100 and then buy back in when it dips, and you'll be back up there. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't have as much, but I had to do that a couple times, even though I got in a little bit early. But
Yeah.
and
So let me ask you something. I know you said you put in 90 on the beginning, 100.
put in 100, yeah.
Okay. What do you think would happen if you would put 1,000 in?
Oh man, I'm waiting. I got 1,000 ready for the first two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I think people need to understand and hear. We got people sitting back with money that's like, I'm ready. I'm to say the word. And
Yeah.
that's a part of the army. But maybe they don't believe it until you start bringing people on that was in the beginning. In the beginning of this thing that they saw is real, y'all. It's real. And y'all, some may have been skeptics in the beginning. They took a chance. The chance was good. And now they're saying, I'm ready for phase 2. So but man, I know you camera that going, but I appreciate you, man, and I appreciate you being in the group. Is there anything last you want to say? Like you about to say something.
No, I had a phone call. I was trying to get that off, but I just want to say, everybody hold tight. I think we're all in a good spot, and this opportunity don't really come along in crypto. I've been in crypto since 2017.
Yeah. Yeah. I think your sound went out. Yeah. I think your sound went out. Yeah. But man, I appreciate you. And thank you for being a part of the Teddy Army. And we're gonna continue to get this thing rolling, man.
All right.
All right. Appreciate you, brother.
For sure. You guys have a good one.
All right. So guys, you hear it firsthand. And so it's not about like rug pulling on Teddy. And it's about getting Teddy to that next level. All right. It's about, as people come in, this coin can do astronomical things. But those of you who are coming in now, you got to buy the dip. You got to buy the dip. Buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. And as you buy the dip, you're still in position. And like I say, and once we start doing those YouTube ads and things like that, it's still going to run. It's going to run, because I'm going to always make sure Teddy is good. I can promise you that. I'm going to always make sure Teddy is good, and we're going to be able to keep this thing rolling. And this is just a big part of it. So I do want to thank y'all tonight for being a part of the show. And I just wanted to come and talk to you. And I'm glad I shared with some of the other callers. We are going to go to the comments here. And I do want to shout out Mark. He wants Teddy to grow more first before the new one. And I want Teddy to grow. I know the biggest thing is when you get in the product, you think that, hey, they're going to leave. It's not it. That's not what we're doing. Teddy is a beast of itself. This is the house that Teddy built. And we're connecting as a community here. And as you connect as a community, you got to, I'm trying to get you to see the bigger picture here. The bigger picture is way bigger than what we're seeing right now. And it's an opportunity of a lifetime. I don't know how long we get this opportunity, but this is an opportunity of a lifetime, guys. And we don't have to, but we need to understand where we at. Now when I came in, I knew we had a new member. I do want to welcome Nathaniel Wright. Nathaniel Wright just came in and he's a new member of the X Army. Joining the family, and the family, guys, is continuously growing. It's growing every day. It's growing every day. I'm gonna go through some of these comments because I do see a lot of ex-Warriors in here. So I'm gonna scroll at the top. I'm gonna try to get through all of them, and then we're gonna call it a night. I haven't got any sleep for the last 2 nights. I think I've been up. I went to bed and only slept for 2 hours yesterday, so I know I got to get into bed here. But I am gonna, try to go through some of these. Let's go. Start posting it. Okay. I think those people. But the title has 10,000 4 zeros. All right. Let's see here. Of course, Teddy is X memes. Okay. They're just talking about the title there. Can I ask if I got kicked out for something? Tim, I did see where you was talking about it. Send a request and we can get that resolved there. We can get that resolved. I know you said something in the group earlier. I read that in the comment, but with Teddy Soldiers here. Tim Francis, much love. You can still get another chance. That's right. That's right. RB Ever Bless, another ex-Warrior, just saying hello. Let's see here. Joe Kim. Joe Kim was also another one that came in the beginning. Also has it's a kill on the memes. He makes a lot of those memes here. Let's see what else we got. Smash the button. Smash the likes. We are continuously growing. We also got another member. Let's see here. We have, I think that's Johan. Is that Vargas? I hope I'm saying that correctly. Johan, I hope I am saying your name correctly. I just want to make sure, but I do want to welcome you to becoming a part of the X Army. Yes, Johan Vargas. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. But I do want to say welcome to the X Army there. We get to see we got a few more comments here, and then we're gonna get out of here tonight, guys. Let's see, we're gonna get out of here tonight. So by the dip, I can't explain to you. We do have a YouTuber that's gonna be talking about Teddy tomorrow, and I will put that in the Telegram group. We also have another marketing company that's going to come in, and I'm supposed to be meeting with them. They do crypto media platforms. They work with Pepe, and they contacted me, and I told them I would love to sit down and talk with them to see what their plan and what their strategy is for Teddy. And I also had some people that said, hey, I want to do an advertising on Teddy. I went to the wallet, and the wallet was created 2 days ago, and I didn't mess with it. So what I do, I do drop those YouTubers. We weren't getting this before, but now we are. I did join Crypto Gains. Some people like them, some people don't, but I did join his VIP. I was able to put Teddy in front of all the VIP group there. They're on a different time than me. So I'm in the States. They're in England, I think. So that's a different time zone. So I am constantly putting Teddy out. We're constantly getting people coming in the Telegram. We're getting more and more followers on the page. And that's what the project begins to grow. And the next phase of looking at with Teddy, there's also we are rolling out some different ideas because we have like what we call a marketing team, and the marketing team, you can be a part of it. I know sometimes it spill over in other topics and conversations, but if you have, because I like if you got discrepancies and stuff like that, I would welcome you to come on the live, because you don't have to come on and agree. I'll have a live where you can come on and ask questions. I just ask that it's respectful, and that we're able to talk, and I'll ask questions. And that's what we're gonna now. We're not gonna get in and get an hour debate. I'm not gonna do that. But we can get in and talk. If you have things to say, just be respectful of one another. If you want to promote, if you want to, us to pay to do things about Teddy, I keep it open. Bring it in the market. If you DM me, I do send it to the group, and I ask anybody heard about this person. What do you know? And usually somebody starts doing research on them. So, rest assured that I am looking to see Teddy eclipse that $1 billion. I want Teddy to be just like in the same category as Bonk and Pepe. And we are on that track, guys, because I'm listening and I'm watching some of the phases that those particular coins went through. I'm seeing the growth. I'm seeing Teddy now going globally. And so those things right now, I'm like, wow. It's like global. Come on, man. And so it's just a lot that we want to do. And you're going to see what's going to happen. But at the same time, I would encourage you to buy the dip. The dip now, let's see, the dip is at 1.1 million, 114 lockup. So right now, I think we've had what we found like that stable place. That green line has been all the way across, but it's just like that stable place. And this, it bounced back and it's resilient. I think some people like German said earlier, some people are day trading Teddy. They're buying on the lows and selling on the highs. And I can almost say that the way the chart sometimes look, people are buying. There are not many meme coins that you can trade on, especially new ones. And so it just speaks for itself, volumes. And the thing about it is the advertising, the marketing. We have been doing grassroots, but now it's a different change. We're going to push it. 517 wallet holders. At one time, we were at like 200 something. So it's constantly growing. The Twitter page, some of the Twitter pages, we can release a raid in there. And I'm talking about I can put so many tweets and whatever, and it comes back done. And I'm like, man, that's crazy. So it is growing. It is steadily growing. And the chart is steadily growing. And if you would just look at the chart, let's look at other layer one charts, and then go back and look at Teddy and look at it in a certain time frame. Like look at it in the 1 hour. Look at it in the all-time chart, and then compare it to some of the other meme coins that you've seen. You'll be shocked what you see. You'll be shocked at what you are looking at. I've had several memes, but the dips I buy the dips. And I'm going to stop talking about phase 2 because phase 2 we're getting Teddy constructed, and then once Teddy is constructed, then you're going to see phase 2. But Teddy is $1 billion meme coin. I keep telling you that. But the problem is now when we buy Bonk, how much of a percentage are we going to get? When we buy Pepe, how much of the percentage are we going to run up? A 10x, 100x? I just don't know. Teddy can run the quadruple X's. It's only a $1.1 million market cap. $3 million market cap is not a high market cap. So it's a lot of growing here to do. And the one thing we do, we provide customer service. We give constant AMAs. There's no other meme coin, even in the top 10 or 20, that does this. Nobody. They do briefings, but not like this. And if they are, forgive me, but I just haven't seen it. All right. Let's get a few more here. Everybody's speaking right there. Let's see here. Let's see, what do we have? Billion. That's right. Billion. Multi-billion. That is correct. I gave away 10,000 each. Dang. This person gave away 10,000 to each of his three friends. Whew, I know they were happy. Let's see, Holy Guacamole Phase 2. Yeah, phase 2 is not right now. We're focusing on Teddy, but the excitement you see there is just people understand now. You know what? Don't miss it. And y'all heard it. Don't miss it. There are bigger things I have with Teddy. I'm going to make sure Teddy is okay. I promise you, I'm going to make sure Teddy will survive, and Teddy will thrive, and Teddy will have a super family and a super house. And everybody that bought at this level right here is going to be sitting pretty. Very pretty. Very pretty. All right, let's see what else we got here. The community is growing, people. The community is growing. I want to thank those guys who came in tonight. Let me see if we got any more new members. Let's see. You can go back. Yes, of course. And this will benefit from the hype one as well. Yep. And then the thing about it is that, I mean, it's just hard. Those people, I know that the question is, everybody keep asking, when did they get in? Some people found me right as I was doing Pump.Fun. Some people saw me as I was talking about it. But they got in at ground level. And so they just took a chance because that's all I was talking. But the thing is now, you've seen it. I've seen it. They've seen it. Some of you haven't seen it, but they see it. And you heard from people in all different parts of the world say what they are gearing up for, because they know what's coming. They know this is the house that Teddy built. And I keep saying that. I say that for a reason. And that's what I want you to. This is the house that Teddy built. All right. So, let's see if we've got any more comments. I'm seeing all these X's. I know we got a lot of guys in the comments. Let's see. We got Teddy to top the moon. And here's the thing, guys. DCAN, $20, $30. Just buy little by little. Just DCAN. But when I'm gonna put it to you like this: when I tell you buy the dip, I'm basically just kind of almost giving you a warning. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. And last time I came on, I said that, I was telling people, we're doing a coin. Trust me. Let's go. And then I said, hey, we almost at 99%. Let's go. Boom. We're there. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it just went bonkers. And people who bought on the other side and then bought more on this side, when they saw that, it was just unbelievable. Like, they were probably looking at their wallets like, I cannot believe what I'm seeing. And so it's there. So if you want life-changing money, real life-changing money, you're at the right site. Subscribe, hit the like button, join the Patreon group, join the YouTube channel, and get in and be a part of it. Help me also with pushing Teddy. How do you do it? Get it out there. Get it out there for the people to see. Everybody got it? All right, man. It's been long, man. Like I said, I only got 2 hours of sleep, man. So I do apologize, but remember the number on this live. We're at 71. Guys, 6 days ago, and this is what I'm trying to 6 days ago, my lives were only 2 and 0. 2 and 0. That was it. Teddy is a monster. This is the house that Teddy built. All right, people. Like I always say, and you'll never be able to climb a mountain without stumbling. It's Chris Carr with Crypto Secret X. I am
War's
out.
over, but a soldier on. Still battling the ghost, no, no, no. Oh. Still struggling to see the signs. Too heavy for a heart line. Say